Who's taking care of your kids right now?
Excuse me, are you trying to shame a working mother
Not
of
at all.
four
But you weren't
who's taking care of my kids right now? What an anti-feminist statement to make.
But do you think it's right that a mom can say, I don't want this baby, but a dad never can? I mean, I just think that's just the way it is.
It's too late.
I was 45 minutes late to a date once, and he was still there when I got there, and I was like, yuck.
Welcome back to Get It Out. Now today we have a video from Alpha Central. Without further ado, let's get into this.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at when women get rejected. Now let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
Who's taking care of your kids right now?
Excuse me, are you trying to shame a working mother
Not
of
at all.
four
But you weren't
who's taking care of my kids right now? What an anti-feminist statement to make. In fact, I have an amazing spouse who
Anyone
homeschools
who's
my children.
pro-choice,
But if
welcome
my
outside.
children were in daycare right now, who are you to tell me that I'm not a good mother?
I'm not telling you you're not a good mother.
Oh, you just asked who are taking care of my children. Would you ask a man that? Would you have asked a man that? If a man was standing here, would you have said, who's at home taking care of your kids? No, you wouldn't. You asked me that because I was a woman. That's anti-feminist.
Eventually, feminism as a whole might turn against itself just because of how hypocritical it is.
Yeah, sure will.
Hey, don't be smoking cigarettes if you're pregnant. What's wrong with you?
I'm not pregnant, I'm fat.
Then she should still stop smoking cigarettes and maybe try to lose some weight as well.
You get some good pictures out here today?
Yeah.
There's some hot girls over there too if you want to take pictures.
Thankfully, my wife doesn't understand what you say.
That man was definitely lucky in this video. Maybe she should hold off on the English courses.
What hobby makes a guy undateable?
Anyone who works out,
Dad bod or fit bod?
fit bod,
What hobby makes a guy undateable?
gym bros,
Dad bod or fit bod?
fit probably.
Hobby makes a guy undateable.
Oh, gym for sure.
Going to the
Right?
gym? Yeah.
Gym for sure.
No.
Dad bods or fit bods?
Fit bods.
Why do they want guys to be fat slobs? This can't be real. Because if a guy goes there looking cut up, they're going to be looking. They're going to be interested.
That's fair. What hobby makes a guy undateable?
I think a gym bro.
Dad bod or fit bod?
Probably a fit bod.
How can they be fit without hitting the gym? They might need to rethink their answers.
How many guys do you think you get with in one day?
How many could I get? Minimum 5, max 10.
Oh, you put up Olympic numbers here. You didn't say that?
You want to
I just
for an immediate yes.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Yeah. You want to yes.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
I could do it right now.
Oh, say less.
You do that right now?
Yeah.
If you, like, hypothetically, but if I put it on a guy, you said that he said yes?
Yeah, most likely, yeah.
Yo, bro.
Do you want to?
No, but I'm friend.
Oh. Oh.
Hey, he kept it real for the same way. I don't blame him at all.
All that confidence and energy just to get shut down.
There's so much talk about a woman's body, her choice, and like that. My question is, if we give a woman the right to opt out of motherhood, should we also give a man the right to opt out of fatherhood and 18 years of child support?
I agree. You don't agree? No, I don't know. But if a mom walks into an abortion clinic and says, you know what, I'm not feeling this, and gets an abortion, the dad has no say, how come this mom can't, let's just say it's a one-night stand, just hypothetical. And the mom comes back to the dad and is like, hey, I'm pregnant. Why can't he opt out if she was able to say, hey, I don't want this baby? It's a double standard.
I like her. She ripped the Band-Aid right off and challenged her friend. She's not feminist at all. She doesn't have one feminist bone in her body. She's a logical thinking. She's a logical thinker. Protect this woman here.
Well, he could obviously sign his rights away, but he cannot physically make he can't but he can't sign his rights away because he has to pay child support. I mean, he is legally bound by child support. Honest, that's just the way it is. I know, but do you think it's right? You can't tell a woman to have an abortion. Like, that's it. I know, but do you think it's right that a mom can say, I don't want this baby, but a dad never can? I mean, I just think that's just the way it is. But do you think it's right? Yes or no?
She does. She thinks it's right.
I don't think it's right. I think the whole system's
Thank you.
We spend so much time talking about a woman's choice.
Right. But the man doesn't have one.
But my only point is, what reproductive rights does a man have?
He likes her.
I don't see any counter to this argument at all.
At all.
This is a win for men everywhere. Only if they made this legal.
Is your life better? Yo, so this girl was like, any man in my life got to be paying a bill. So I asked her, okay, what would you rather have? $500,000 or $700,000? She said, duh, $500,000.
She should never become an accountant for obvious reasons.
How late is too late?
I was 45 minutes late to a date once, and he was still there when I got there, and I was like, yuck.
That gave you the egg?
Yes. Because why are you still here?
See, guys?
That dude is a better man than most.
That's the answer right there. Do not be Mr. Kiss Butt. Don't kiss booties. Don't do anything like that. They don't respect it. She comes across like a girl from New York, and they are, some of them, not all. There's a lot of good women, but are very treacherous.
Because he has the patience to stay there. You're the one who's terrible for being that late.
And I pray right now that you will break any stronghold of the enemy. I pray right now that you will set him free from the shackles of sin, Lord. And I pray that sin will have no dominion over him. And that right now, I bow your head and receive it like a
Satan.
Watch out. Now you tripping. I'm about to pray for him. Come on. Now you tripping, man.
Oh.
Father in heaven, I pray for Julio right now. He just, willingly said that he wants to receive you, Lord. I pray right now that you will, feel touched by your Holy Spirit, Lord. I pray that Jesus Christ will come into his heart right now, Lord. I pray that you will do a mighty work in his heart, that you will do a permanent change in his heart right now. Philippians 1 says that he that began a mighty work in you will surely bring it to completion of the day of Jesus. So, Father, I pray right now that you will begin a mighty work in his heart, and he will receive the Holy Spirit, and the wind of heaven will breathe and touch him, Lord, that you will stir up the heavens, and then all the angels will rejoice for him, Lord. And I pray right now that you will break any stronghold of the enemy. I pray right now that you will set him free from the shackles of sin.
Oh.
And I pray that sin will have no dominion over him, and that right now he will be a free creature in Christ.
She's drunk, too.
He will walk in the freedom of Jesus.
It seems kind of demonic that they're trying to stop this. Maybe he should pray for them as well.
Basically, a man wants to be a big man, he needs a big wallet.
Okay. And what else?
If a man wants to be dominant, he needs money.
Okay. Go on.
If a man wants to be head of the household, he better be paying for that entire household. Because it's not his leadership skills that are doing it.
I'm noticing a theme here.
If a man wants you to take care of him, he better have the money to make sure that you have the energy to do so.
So it's just about money, is it? Okay.
If a man wants to be pampered, he better make sure that you don't need to spend your time working so that you can pamper yourself first during the day.
It's really nice to see that money is still the all-motivating factor in relationships, at least for some.
Do you see where I'm going with this?
Oh, I think we can all very clearly see where this is going. But just to reiterate, what's it all about?
The answer will always be that he pays.
I notice with a lot of these takes that some of these individuals seem to have something in common. They don't want to be treated as equals. No, they want to be treated as better than their partner. And they feel, it seems, that the man should just be grateful for having a woman in his life. Well, I think a lot of men out there would be grateful for having an equal partner and not a sponge.
Feminism is all about women's supremacy, not women's equality. That's why we hate it.
Should black women marry for love, or should black women marry for resources?
A combination of both.
No, what's primary?
Guess it depends on the person.
No, what's primary? Don't play with me. Put them in order, please. In general, don't play the it depends gray game. I don't do that.
Well, it does depend on person. For me, it would be resources, then love.
I said in general. Okay. I said black women. I didn't say you.
So then in general, I don't know. I guess the average woman would marry for love.
Okay. So if general black women should marry for resources. How old are you?
27.
Right. So are you prepared to marry a 45-year-old?
Yeah.
No.
Well, then you don't want to marry for resources.
Well,
seems like she has a lot of thinking to do, and maybe some rearrangement of her priorities as well.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you got a man who pays all the bills, your job is very easy. Cook, clean, suck, And y'all can call me a pick-me all you want to. Some of
Yeah.
y'all be signing up to be baby mama number 5 for a dude who ain't never paid a bill in his life. I don't think you have room to talk about me, ma'am. I'm sorry. Your judgment can't be trusted.
It's not a hard job at all. Some of y'all are missing out on a lot.
Well, I popped my balloon. First of all, let me say, she fine for real. Like, I love her eyes. I love the style, the swag, everything. Except I listen to my intuition. Okay. I feel like you have a kid. Am I wrong?
I have a daughter.
I knew it. I knew it. And I just couldn't get past it.
That's not wrong.
I wanted to, so yeah.
I mean, it is what it is, you know.
For sure.
It's a good intuition he got, because how did he sense that?
You can tell the weight.
I love the fact that you my age. I love women my age. But at the same time, singer, songwriter, I've been in the music game for a minute. I'll just leave that at that. But also, you look like you've been playing dudes for a long time.
She does.
That's your problem.
Yeah.
You can't assume.
Nah. Am I wrong though?
No. I mean, yes, you're
You
definitely
said,
wrong.
no.
My fault, my
Yeah.
fault. Yeah,
You
no,
look
you're
like
definitely
you've been in trouble for you been breaking hearts.
No,
and
she
everything like that.
was
so.
honest.
I'm a genuine person. I got an amazing heart. I treat guys like how I want to be treated.
For some reason, I don't believe it.
right.
But,
I'm sorry that you feel that way. That means you're insecure within yourself.
I'm not insecure, but it's all good.
Mm.
Just my intuition, because you 38 and you fine, and somebody should have, swept you up already. So
I don't even think it's intuition at this point. This man has to be a mind reader.
Oh, okay. So if a wife wakes up before her husband to make his breakfast and pack his lunch, she needs to stop babying him because he needs some responsibility. But if a husband were to do the same exact thing for his wife and wake up before her to pack her lunch and make her breakfast, you have it so good. You have the best husband ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the double standard. And I think a certain gender may be a little entitled.
Yes.
A certain gender is definitely a bit entitled. And spoiler alert, it's not men.
You literally just told me I couldn't do it without your income.
Yeah, a mom and a dad, not just a mom. There's no divorce. We took vows. We took vows.
Sometimes it doesn't work out, and we've been in marriage counseling for 2 years. 2 years. Communication just isn't there. You're not communicating bills. You got the car repossessed.
That was like 2 months ago.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, he's wild.
It's all good now. Like
No, it's not all good now. I'm not happy. I've told you over and over, I'm not happy. I want out of this marriage. I'm not happy. And I feel obligated to stay with you because you're quote unquote the good guy. Yeah, you don't on me, but financial abuse is financial abuse, right?
I'm not financially abusing you at all. I just pay the bills.
Okay, well, I pay the bills too, but nobody should be obligated just because we signed a contract to be together.
It's not a freaking contract. It's vows in front of the Lord.
Okay, but listen, the Lord wouldn't condone any of this, right?
This woman is going to regret this later. When she's all alone, nobody to talk to, nobody to complain to, because a lot of them like to complain. She's going to feel it.
The Lord says,
how do you move on
honor
so
each other
fast?
through sickness and health, through richer and poor till death do us part.
I want you to know that, yes, I do love you, and I'm thankful for everything that you've ever done for me and the kids.
Okay, then stay.
But there comes a time in people's lives that we've got to move on. And this is the time. We're growing apart. We're not the same people. We've been to marriage counseling. We've exhausted every avenue. Okay? What are we teaching our kids? To just stay in a relationship that's not working? They see it.
They don't see anything. They see a mom and dad hustling their butts off to make stuff happen all the time.
You literally just told me I couldn't do it without your income.
Yeah, a mom and a dad, not just a mom.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I hope he finds a real woman who knows what it means to be a wife, because she is not the right one.
Yo. How y'all doing? What's your name? Y'all sisters? What's your name?
I'm Unity.
Unity? TC? Cali? Where y'all from? Here?
Michigan.
You from Michigan? I'm from Detroit. Don't mind if I will grab one of you. Who's single? You single? She's single? You got something going on? Yeah. Unity, you think I can grab your number?
I don't know what you think.
What kind of is that?
Damn, she's shaking the dice for you?
I mean, I don't think so. I don't really give my number out like that.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay, well, bet. It was nice to meet y'all. For sure. Thought they was young.
Gotcha.
Huh?
Actually, Give me a second. What's your name again?
Now they're coming back? Now they're coming back? They were not acting like that earlier when he was trying to get to know them.
I just wanted to take you on a date, but like, it's because I didn't take you on a date in a minute.
And now you're asking me to pay for half of the date. I don't understand.
Am I wrong? I just told you I ain't got it.
Hella wrong. It was $24.
Right.
You're trying to save $12?
You can't send me half? It's just Chipotle. Like, you can't just send me half?
It's just Chipotle. It's not going to make you any broker or any richer by buying Chipotle.
I was really going to use the 12 and put some gas in my car and stuff like that. So I still got to take you back home, and I ain't really got it like that.
Okay, but you knew all these things. So if that was the case, live up.
The man said he doesn't have the money. Dig in your pocket and give him the money. When he has it, he may take care of you. I remember a time when they were civil. Seriously, I do.
Up under your means and stay home.
So, is you gonna send me the 12 or not? I don't want to.
Absolutely not.
So you're just gonna eat the food I bought and.
Let's make this make sense. Yeah, because you asked me on a date. Let's make this make sense.
I never asked you on a date.
You would have still needed to eat. You would have still needed to drive your car wherever you were going. So you would have had to use your own money. Or were you gonna just use me to like? I'm confused.
Nah, I was gonna take you out. You feel me? Just to like. It's the thought that counts.
So
like,
I basically took myself out.
No, I took.
Every case she's using against him can be used against her. Just saying.
What did it take for true?
I'm gonna let you take me out on a date, but I'm gonna see where you take me.
What spots is off limits since you got all these high demands?
I'm not going to the Cheesecake Factory.
Why? Ain't nothing wrong with Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, if it's connected to the mall.
What type of restaurants you want to go to?
Of course, I want to go to like Steak 48.
What do you bring to the table?
I bring lip gloss, my cell phone, and perfume.
So basically, you bring nothing.
I bring another man to the table that's gonna pay for everything.
Since you got in this car, basically, that's all you keep talking about. It's money, money, money.
Okay, I like money.
Say you literally like start falling in love with this dude, but you find out like, you know, he might can't go to Chanel, he might can't buy you Louis Vuitton, but he could, you know, treat you good as a man to a woman, you know what I'm saying?
But he can't provide.
I'm not saying he can't provide, but he can't buy you luxury stuff and take you shopping.
I'm sorry, Bookie, but you gotta go.
Nope, she's gotta go. Because women like her who only focus on money can never truly give you real love.
Do you think height matters in a guy?
I always say that to me.
Break out the scale.
So it does matter?
Are you putting me on a scale?
Yes. All right, Miles Morales, it's the girl's turn.
Oh, sorry, that's my bad. Y'all got it.
You know what else is your bad? Your calorie surplus. So cut down.
She should have stepped on it. Maybe that man next to her will only date women who weigh less than him.
I don't date somebody that's over 30. An attractive woman that's over 30 and that's single, to me, is a problem. Why are you single?
Yes.
You've had probably too many experiences with men, so you're carrying a lot of emotional baggage that I don't deserve to have to deal with. The older one gets, if they're not locked into a growth mindset early.
You know what I like about Mike Rashid saying that? Because he was on Fresh and Fit. He actually stands by a lot of things that they talk about. It's just that he was bashing women and he didn't like it. He left the show. But he thinks like that, but not like that. What they were
able
doing.
to take constructive criticism and pivot and want to be right, they're not going to change the older they get. They get more stuck in their ways, more brazen. They really think that they be telling people, but you're lonely. All right, strong woman.
It's one of these things where like you come to that realization that this works for you and this doesn't. And like, can you take that feedback and understand? Because as men, we have to do that.
You heard it here first. Just because the woman is older doesn't always mean that they are the wisest. They might have a lot of problems, and that can be the reason behind them being so single.
This is a PSA for all my 20-something girly pops out there dating men 10 years older than them. Yeah, he's dating you not because you're emotionally mature for your age. He's dating you because he's emotionally immature for his age, and no women his age want to date him. Hope that helps.
Says the woman who got rejected by multiple men who are way more mature than her. Better luck next time.
Babe, I have a card.
It's not even that. All these younger women especially. Older man is dating you. Older man just said why he dates a woman younger than 30. And it's true. I wouldn't do it. I would choose a woman close to my age, but I already have my wife sitting here. But I truly understand guys that don't want to date women that have that bad mindset. A lot of older women have it. You can't avoid it, actually.
Pick any cards. I can guess which one it is.
Yeah?
Yeah. Is it 4 hearts?
Oh,
Is it?
she's dumb.
You see? Now here, try me again. You shuffle the cards.
Oh, she gotta be dumb.
Yeah, no, you pick any card you want.
Oh man. No, this is not happening.
Is it? Ooh, try to read in your eyes. Is it 4 of hearts?
Yeah.
You see, magic.
Are you still 4 of hearts?
No, check.
Legend says she's still confused about how we did the magic trick.
I saw someone saying that the reason women struggle more with body image is because men have like multiple steps before they are considered fat, and women are either fat or skinny, and there's no in between.
I personally disagree. I think society standards for men's bodies is equally, if not worse, than women.
Yes.
Now, hear me out. When we look at men in pop culture, who do we see on the screen? We see extremely jacked, muscular men with low body fat. Here's one example: Wolverine, Hugh Jackman. Another example: Thor, Chris Hemsworth. Absolutely massive traps climbing out of his body, biceps bulging. And we have Baywatch's Zac Efron, more of the same. These are the men that teenagers look up to, and I think it's a huge problem because what do all of these people have in common? They are all not natural. They're all taking some sort of steroids, some sort of performance-enhancing drug. Zac Efron himself has admitted to taking like prescription diuretics. Now, when you compare this to the women in Hollywood, yes, they're all beautiful, extremely skinny, probably starved themselves to get there. But I do believe that most of them are natural. I do not believe that many of these women on screen are taking performance-enhancing drugs that negatively affect their health. In other words, their bodies are achievable naturally, while the standards for men's bodies are not.
See, now women can stop playing the victim when it comes to body image.
So who gets to keep an engagement ring if the wedding is called off? Well, that is what the highest court in Massachusetts was asked to decide, with a $70,000 ring at the center of that dispute. The court ultimately ruled last week that an engagement ring must be returned to the person who purchased it. It ended a 6-decade state rule that required judges to try to identify who was to blame for the end of the relationship.
This is the type of news that makes you feel less worried about getting married.
How you doing? You look amazing. I said, how you doing? You look amazing.
Who you?
What you mean? Why you being so rude? I'm good. You have a nice day. Y'all know we don't tolerate no disrespect. Yeah, I'm good. Have a nice day. Cool.
You said no the first time, and now you're coming back just because he has a car? That's pretty shallow if you ask me.
His birthday
Poor struck at that.
My birthday dinner. Ooh. I invited 10 people. We were all just having a good time, you know, just ordering drinks and food. And then the bill came. The bill was $4,600.
$4,600? Oh, hell no. What the hell was y'all ordering? And what's the name of that goddamn restaurant? Because I need to make sure that I bypass that.
What?
But he literally pitched in $18.
Oh.
Well, hell, Victor, I need to hear this. Tell me your part.
Okay. Victor, I hope your ass wasn't eating up some and didn't pay.
Okay, well, let me tell you the truth. So basically, she went to a restaurant that she can't afford, and other people were there was ordering steak, lobster tails, all that. And I looked at the menu. I knew I wasn't going to buy all that. So I bought calamari and a Sprite for $18. And that's what I gave her, and she looked at me crazy, and I looked at her crazy right back. Because I'm the only one with sense, baby.
Okay, Victor, you do got a point. Order within your goddamn budget. Case closed. Girl, your have been read your rights.
I made a video talking about how me personally, would not move in with a man if I was going to have to split the rent bill down the middle. And it went so viral. I just want to address angry men that are like, septum ring theory, you're a lesbian, you probably drive a Subaru Outback, and you have daddy problems. It's like really not that serious. And let me tell you guys something. Shock, horror, surprise. When my mother married my dad, he said, I know I love you because I want to take care of you. And they've been married and they are so happy. And they are, yes, each other's best friends. And obviously they have a joint bank account. But my dad has always provided for that woman. My dad has built that woman a house with his bare hands. So if you think that you're going to get me to settle for anything less than what I've watched my dad do for my mom, don't hold your breath.
In these clips, what I'm basically witnessing is women who think they're entitled to all the money they can get. And I'm sorry to break the news to them, but that's not how this world works. If you want a lot of money and your bills to be paid, then you need to get something that's called a job. It's a popular thing nowadays. Everyone's trying them, and they should too. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to prove you're an alpha.
Guys, thank you for making it to the end. You're a real one. Be sure to subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Thank you for watching. See you next video.